welcome to my channel. I'm Annette, and this is my channel about crafting, art, sewing, what I've been up to, all sorts really. I wanted to pop on, oh, here's Woody. I wanted to pop on because I've got some exciting news. I think I told you before that I'd applied to a gallery, and it's in Eccleshall in Staffordshire. I'd gone for a coffee with my friend, and I just saw this gallery across the road. So of course, being interested in art and everything else, I thought, oh, I'll nip in and have a look. And it turned out that it's a membership, like a consortium of artists, and they have a membership. What am I trying to say? It's like, yeah, it's a consortium of artists, and they all club together, and they all, I can't think of the word. Anyway, if you know what I'm talking about, I made an application. I ummed and ahed about it for a few months. You're going to say hello, Woods? Hey, jump up then. Up, up, say hello. Quickly get it over with, because you know people are here. There he is. There he is. Yeah, so I ummed and ahed about it for a few months, and then I thought, you know what, I'll be brave. I'll put my application in. So I did. Took my art, put loads of art, and yeah, my drawings. Turns out it's quite hard to get into this gallery, because I think they're quite limited for space. So it's a small gallery with 2 floors, and it's absolutely packed with different artists. So they have guest artists as well as members. So they've got 15 members when I applied. They've now got 16. Yeah, and I think because they do, like, they've got a lot of painters, and basically you have to do something different. Well, you don't have to do something different, but they're quite protective of their members. So they don't want someone who does the same as someone they've already got, if that makes sense. So I'd been in and I'd looked around at their art, and I thought, well, my art's different really, because they do a lot of landscapes. Yeah, so I did think my art was different. So I thought, oh, I'll give it a shot. So I went in. Are you getting down now? Oh, I went in and did my application, and I did it like all within minutes, just at the desk. She was like, oh, fill it in here now. And I was thinking, oh my God, and you have to do a personal statement. I thought, this is quite stressful. Anyway, cut a long story short, I filled it in, and I went home because I've got to take my stuff back. So they have a meeting once a month. So for the committee meeting, I've got to take all my art in to show them, and then they have to decide whether I'm a good fit. So I got it all ready, and yeah, did a personal statement, a better one, because the one I'd filled in on my application was just rushed and rubbish. And at the last minute, I popped in one of my bears. So you may know, if you've been watching my videos a while, that I make mohair bears, artist bears, collectible for adults. And I just thought, oh, you know, I'll just pop one of those in. Well, it was that bear that swung it for me. Not that they think my art's crap. Well, I hope they don't. But they've got a lot of artists, and they haven't got any wall space. I did believe them, but I was like, okay. Anyway, I have had a look around since, and it is right. They just haven't got like an inch of wall space. It's absolutely packed. So I get it. They've put me on the waiting list for my paintings, but yeah. Anyway, so I've got my bears in there, and I was quite excited to be accepted. I thought they'd turn me down, because the first half of the message that I heard, it was like, I can't remember, but it said something about, I got the impression anyway that they weren't going to accept me, and I thought, oh, and I didn't listen to it for hours. Anyway, when I did listen to it, I'm like, oh my God, they've accepted me. So I've paid my monthly subscription, I've paid my joining fee, and I am a bona fide member. I have done my training, so I know how to open up, I know where all the keys are and everything else, and how to use the card machine, and I'm ready, up and running, and scary. So my first day is Saturday, the 6th of December, which is this week. So I thought I'd just come on and share that with you. I can't believe it. I finally had a bit of luck. It's just like, wow, I don't have any luck. Well, I do. can't say I don't have any luck, but yeah, I just feel like, I don't know, I'm so excited and really privileged to be accepted. And yeah, where my business is concerned, I don't seem to have any luck. It just seems to like float along and get nowhere. So this is massive for me. So that's it. So on Saturday I'll do another video while I'm in the gallery and show you around if you're interested. So pop back on Saturday. I'll just show you what I've been up to. I have been doing some art. Now I started to do this tiger. Yes, he is meant to be blue. And I'm not sure. I battled on with it and battled on, and I've shelved it. I think I've overworked it. I tend to do that. I don't know. I've got to the stage anyway where I'm like, I'm not happy with this. So yeah, that's gone on another never to be finished pile. So that was that. But I mean I did the eye really good, didn't I? And the nose, that's the actual structure of the face, but I don't know, there's something about, I don't like it. So that's gone anyway. So that's one. Then I tried pastel. I was doing swimmingly and got in a mess with this as well. Overworked this too. If you look, this one eye is kind of like bugging out, not in the right place. And I was really pleased with the background on that, and it's sparkly. The nose, look at his nose, is sparkly. I might be able to get it off. I might be able to, oh, I just don't know. I'm not happy with that either. So that's another one. I tell you what, this learning to draw is not easy at all. Yeah. Anyway, I am now on a bear. I thought as my bears are doing so well. Oh, I've sold a bear, by the way. So I've been in the gallery about 2 weeks and I've already sold a bear. So I'm dead excited. Have you seen me, or is it just yeah, so I'm really excited. So while I'm on the theme of bears, I thought I'll try and draw a bear. So this is how I've got so far. I'm happy with this so far. I was a bit scared that I'd overworked it, but I think I've just about managed to stop myself. Whoops, everything's just fell off my board. So yes, that's what I've been drawing. Oh, the cat's coming now. I'll be back in a tick. I'll just show you these two. I'm back. I don't know where the cat's gone. They all want feeding. I've only just got back. I've been on a course. I've had to do a presentation today. Stressing about it, but it's done. I've done it. So I've been doing an oncology and a haematology course. And yeah, so I got back a bit earlier tonight, so I thought I could video, and I've actually got makeup on, which is not, doesn't usually happen. So anyway, I've had some of my artwork. Have I shown you my pictures of my Santa? So I did Santa and I did a reindeer. Now on the card it looks better because obviously it's poking out to the side of the card, but I don't know, it looks all right. Half a reindeer on there, doesn't it? So it's on both sides. So this is the 13-ounce China Balmoral mug, and this is a 10-ounce ceramic mug. So I've got these in my shop at the moment. I want to really concentrate on mugs. So all my artwork I want to get on mugs. So on my Shopify and Etsy, I've got those on there. That's a 10-ounce ceramic with Santa on it. I can do the names too if you want the name, if you want it personalised, if you want it, I'm saying as if you're going to order one. If people wanted, what am I trying to say? I'm offering personalised mugs. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, that was my polar bear. So I did a polar bear theme of paintings. I think he's really cute. I did him, and I've done one lying with his leg in the air and one with an Eskimo. And what was the other one? Oh, one putting his skates on. So I just like bears again, bear themes. I am a bear. So while on the subject of bears, I'll show you my new bear. He's nearly finished. So this is him. He's got eyelids, look. And I've painted his face, so he's got a bit of, and he's got spotty paws. I'm going to give him a collar and a hat. So I've been everywhere tonight after some starch, so I can starch a little frilly collar for him, and I can't get any. I went to B&M, Tesco, B&Q, couldn't get any. In the end, I've ordered some off Amazon. So he will be coming to the shop with me on Saturday, because he'll be finished by Saturday, and he'll look a little bit less scruffy than he does. That's the one. And this is another one. I actually finished this a while back, actually, and he's been sat because I didn't know what to do with him. But I think I'm just going to make him some kind of item of clothing, because he is really cute. Look at his little face. So he's coming with me as well. So that's those two. I've been a busy bee. What else have I got? I've got this one. In fact, I've got quite a few that are unfinished, just need stuffing. I've got him, so he needs finishing. He's got tiny little eyes, but I've had some ideas for different kind of shape bears, so I need to get these stuffed really, and I won't show you all the rest, but that's hopefully I'll get those 3 ready for Saturday so they can come to the shop with me. And I was really chuffed to have actually sold a bear. I thought I'm going to be in the, not shop, it's a gallery. I thought I'm going to be in the gallery probably months and I won't sell anything, but never mind. So yeah, I'm really quite like, wow, things maybe, are they looking up? Who knows? And then just one last thing, I've always been interested in felting, you know, like needle felting. So ages and ages ago I made this little mouse. Oops. And I think he is beautiful. He's a lovely shape, he's perfect, but he took me about 3 days. I'm not kidding. I'm surprised I haven't got repetitive strain injury from, like, yeah, very, very, very long-winded. But saying that, I did enjoy making it, and I'm thinking of making patterns along with writing my book and doing these YouTubes and doing my blog and trying to paint and draw and make bears and walk the dogs and clean my house and decorate and go to work. Yeah, we'll see. But that made me think about, obviously I was perusing on Pinterest, and then I stumbled upon, I've seen them before, but I stumbled upon cotton ornaments, spun cotton ornaments, and I'm like, ooh, they look nice. So of course, another rabbit hole I went down, and I've made some robins, which I haven't got here, but I will, because I'm going to edit this video, so I will pop a picture in somehow of my robins. I've made a polar bear. I was really pleased with him. He's a good shape, but he's a bit, I left him white, and I'm not sure. I might bring him back home and do something with him, paint him, because I've made a hair which I painted, and it's come out really lovely. So I think my polar bear needs painting. So this is my hair, and he's got like sparkly tummy, sparkly feet, sparkly bum, tail. And then this, well, this is music. This is a vintage music book, which I got from a charity shop. And I got vintage ordnance survey maps, and I've researched it. You can use them if they are older than 50 years old. Anyway, these are 1926, these ordnance survey maps, and they're really nice. So they have a lovely effect. So I've covered my robins with these maps. So I've done like a paper mache effect. You'll see when I show you the picture. So this one I've just painted, and I've got 2 dogs downstairs. I've done some hanging geese. They're all in the gallery, but I will pop some pictures in. So yeah, I've gone down this little rabbit hole as well, and I love making these. I've also done some ordnance survey, kind of like I've done little Christmas trees and some roses. Again, I'll pop some pictures in. So that's it. Did I tell you I got accepted on Fair? Fair's a wholesale website. I was dead excited. Again, some good luck in my business. It's like, whoa. I was really chuffed because apparently you have to go on a waiting list and you can't always get accepted. And I went on and I've spent ages putting my mugs on and greeting cards, because I do greeting cards. And then I've kind of like thought, I'm not actually making any money on these mugs because they fair take 25% of your commission. So by the time I've knocked off 50% for shops, they've taken another 25%. I'm actually, it's costing me to have them made. So I'm like, that's not going to work. So I'm going to have to rethink the fair thing, but I've not had time. So I was thinking about putting my bears on there or original paintings. I don't know. I've not had time to go down that rabbit hole. I could do these, I suppose, but I would have to mark them up quite high to offer them at trade price. I've just seen David going into his room. He lives outside in the old pig shed. It's another story. So yeah, but I'm still quite happy that I've been accepted onto fair. I just need to do something with it. That on my website. So I think that's it. Have I got anything else I wanted to show you? No, I think that was it. That was all my news. Well, I have got another little bit of exciting news, but I'm going to sit on that for a while because I can. Because I do, I'll just sit on that. I'll tell you why next time. So yes, all exciting stuff. So thank you for watching. It was only a quick one tonight because I'm dying for a cup of tea. I've just walked through the door, as I said, and the dogs need feeding. I need feeding. David needs feeding. He's coming back in the house. He'll be like, what are you doing? Talking to myself. And yeah, my cats need feeding, which is why they're all hanging around me. So I'm going to go. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.